Well, hey everybody. It is Tuesday. It is November 19th. I'm bringing you another spicy product review in spite of the cold that makes me not want to come out and record anything. But let's see if we can counterbalance the cold with something that is supposedly extremely hot. All right, so I have tried one other of these Last Dab Hot Ones Last Dab sauces. I've tried the Last Dab Experience, which was supposedly 91% pepper extract, pepper X mash, and I didn't find it. I found it hot. I gave it a 5 for heat, but I didn't find it like brutally or devastatingly hot in the way that it promised that it would be. This is another sauce made by Ed Curry. Okay, it supposedly is the Apollo pepper. This is the only sauce that exists that uses the Apollo pepper, and apparently the Apollo pepper is a blend of Carolina Reaper and Pepper X. So the Scoville heat unit rating on this is somewhere between 2.5 million and 3 million. I have watched a few reviews of this. Some people have said that this is one of the hottest sauces that they have ever tried. All right, so I'm expecting something a little bit, a little bit more extreme than what I got with the Last Dab Experience, or whatever it was called. Whatever the one was that was supposedly had the 91% pepper mash, wasn't particularly impressed with it. It did give me hiccups, and it was very hot, but it was not brutally or devastatingly hot. It didn't. It wasn't a life transforming experience to try it. It just tasted like another hot non-extract sauce. Now that leads me to another controversy that I have to discuss here, because I don't know whether this can be considered a non-extract sauce, because one of the ingredients, and I read this very carefully because I was like, if I'm gonna buy this and review this on my channel, it's gonna cost me like more than $20. This was $22.99. All right, so I'm gonna, I need to make this review count. So I need to do I told myself I need to do my research. I need to figure out, is this an extract sauce? Is this a natural hot sauce? What do I know about the Apollo pepper? What is this going to be like in comparison to the Last Dab Experience? All that stuff. So the ingredients are the Apollo pepper. So obviously there's pepper mash in it. Distilled vinegar, the Apollo pepper powder, and then the Apollo pepper distillate. Now, is calling it the Apollo pepper distillate, is that just a fancy way of saying that it's pepper extract? I mean, it sounds like it. A distillate is a concentration, right? It's a concentration or it's an extractive. So this is, if my understanding of Apollo pepper distillate, of the terminology, is correct, this is an extract-based sauce. Okay? So I don't know. I don't know. I really hope that somebody will clarify this, because I've been trying for a really long time to find, what is the most extreme non-extract sauce. But I don't know if this is a contender for that, because it appears that it has pepper extract in it. Because isn't distillate just another word for extract? That's the question I'm contemplating right now. I'm also like delaying installing because I don't want to eat this. I really don't. I'm not excited about this. I know it's going to not be pleasant. If one of the top pepper eating YouTubers says that it's one of the top 3 hottest sauces that he's ever tried, I'm just an amateur. So it's not going to be good. But I do have my Impossible Spicy Impossible Chicken Nuggets, my plant-based nuggets. They are my go-to for an extreme hot sauce like this. They're just beautiful too. That color on that. Come on. That's just pretty, right? Okay, smells like heat. I need to shake it up really, really well though. Shake the shit out of this. Alright, I think that's enough. It's still got that. I don't like that. Get that thick part out of the. I don't like it when there's that thick part that coagulates at the top of these sauce bottles. It usually happens with these mash heavy sauces. All right. Let's get a good dose. Oh my god, I'm probably overdoing this. So I'm going to do that much on this nugget. I have no relief because the milk that I have in my fridge, this happens to me a lot, the milk I have in my fridge is expired. All right, here we go. It doesn't smell evil. That's the thing. I don't know. I'm not that scared. It just doesn't smell that evil to me. I want to be scared. Because basically this is pepper mash, pepper extract, pepper powder with a little bit of vinegar in it. That's all it is. I mean, this is just like pure mashed up pepper. According to the ingredients list, there's nothing in this but pepper and vinegar. It's extremely fruity. It's a fruity, sweet pepper. That's good. And it's funny that it's a hybrid of Carolina Reaper and Pepper X because it doesn't taste like. Actually, it tastes more like Pepper X than it does Carolina Reaper. Based on my memory of the Last Dab XXX experience, it does taste more like the Pepper X than the Reaper. I don't get the Reaper flavor from that. I do get heat. Holy shit, that's hot. It's hot, but it's not brutally hot. It's pleasantly hot so far. Just gonna let it sink in for a minute here. I'm gonna try to resist the temptation to do what I've done in the past, which is to, when I'm not getting what I think is an accurate heat rating based on the amount that I took, then I take like a second dose, and then typically when I do that, it sends me into the bathroom to panic and then ultimately vomit. I don't see that happening with this, so I'm just gonna let it sit for a minute and just ramble until I reach peak heat, or what I think is peak heat. It's I'm sorry. This professional pepper eating YouTuber who said that this is one of the 3 hottest peppers, or I'm sorry, 3 hottest sauces that he'd ever tried in his life. I mean, did you buy something different? I'm just not getting that from this. I'm gonna have to take a second dose. I'm gonna give it a couple more minutes. I'm not going to officially judge this to be a disappointment when it comes to heat until I've given it at least another minute. But this is not. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? This is okay. I didn't even read on the bottle. Heat level 10 out of 10. The Last Dab Apollo is the world's only hot sauce made with the Apollo pepper, the new hottest pepper from Guinness World Record holding chili breeder Smokin' Ed Curry. The Apollo pepper channels the sun's energy to bring new levels of flavor and heat to the world of super hots. Live the hot ones tradition. 10 out of 10? I am not compelled to take a drink. I'm not overwhelmed by the heat of this sauce. I think the flavor's pretty good. And that was my same reaction to the last Dab XXX experience. I was like, okay, this is decently hot. It tastes kind of good. But I'm sorry, but this is even less impressively hot than the Last Dab XXX experience. This is like I don't even know if this is a 4 for heat. I'm prepared to give it a 3. We gotta try one more dab. It can't be this week. All right, take another dab. Again, beautiful tasting pepper. Really, really beautiful tasting pepper. It's a nice pepper. You can say what you want about the controversy surrounding the supposed like heat extremity of Ed Curry's creations. But this guy's peppers taste damn good. I mean, I don't typically like the taste of just pepper mash. This is delicious. But for flavor, we're already at a 7. We're getting up to a 7.5. That's a delicious pepper. It's really, really, really flavorful and sweet, fruity. It's nice. I'm sorry, but it's just not bringing the heat. That's my second dab. And I read some reviews where people were like, oh, this, the first minute, you don't really taste the heat. And then like 7 minutes later, you're just being completely on fire. We're going on 11 minutes. I think I tried this 4 minutes into the video. I am not on fire. I can even, you know what? I'll just do this. This like crap that was coagulated around the top. Let's just dunk this piece of nugget in it. See? Let's do it. Again, beautiful fruity pepper. Not that hot. It's just not that hot. I'm not going to say who it was because I don't want to trash other YouTubers, but dude, the guy who said it was that this was one of the 3 hottest sauces that you've ever tried in your life, were you paid to say that? I'm serious. Were you paid? This is ridiculous. There's something fishy going on here. Because this is not the sauce that it is marketed to be. I don't know if it has extract in it. I don't know if it doesn't. It doesn't compare to other extract-based sauces, and it doesn't compare to other non-extract-based sauces. It's just not that hot. The heat level is a 3 at best. I throw my hands up. I don't know what else to say. Good sauce, not hot. It's not hot. I mean, it would hurt a person who doesn't eat hot sauces. Sure. It does nothing to me. Nothing. Nothing. You've seen me eat extremely hot sauces. You've seen me heaving and rocking back and forth and suffering. You've seen the, saliva come out of my mouth. You've seen the snot come out of my nose. You've seen the tears come out of my eyes. I have shown you. It's not fakeable. This is not that hot. But it is a good sauce. So I don't know what to do with this Ed Curry dude. I don't know what to say at this point. Like, just make good sauces and stop pretending that you're making the spiciest sauces in the world, that you're breeding the hottest peppers in the world, because I'm sorry, but this doesn't indicate that at all. At all. It's just not that hot. I don't know, man. Wow. Crazy. All right. Look, if there's another sauce by Ed Curry, I've heard about gator sauce. I don't know if I can get my hands on it at this point. If there's another sauce by Ed Curry that you would swear actually reflects the extremity of heat that his peppers supposedly carry, please let me know. I will purchase it, or you can send it to me. But, no. Another disappointment. Heat-wise. Good sauce, though. Between a 7 and a 7.5. Great sauce. It's just